If you've been buying terpenes based on what they smell like, you've been doing it wrong this entire time. I'm here to tell you the difference between smell versus taste and how to buy your terpenes correctly. In this week's episode, Taste versus Smell from the Terpene Institute. My name is Drew, owner of MrExtractor.com. If anybody knows about terpenes, it's me. My terpene profiles have been in millions of pens across the country for years. I was the first person to introduce cannabis terpene profiles to the cannabis industry, and I'm here to share my knowledge with you. Now, when you're picking out a terpene, what you're trying to do is create a good taste in the pen. But there's a little bit of differences between what smell and taste is like, and I need you to understand those so you can get the best from your product. Now, when you take a strain, let's use OG Kush for example. You are trying to make an OG Kush vapor pen. You take a bottle of cannabis and you smell it, and it smells great. It smells like OG Kush, right? But when you take a vapor pen and you taste it, it doesn't taste the same. And why is that? The difference is because what the bottle smells like and what the pen tastes like are two completely different things. Your nose and your mouth work in completely different ways. And products in life are formulated differently depending on whether they're going to be smelt or tasted. I'm going to give you two examples so you can put this into perspective. Perfume. Have you ever taken perfume and it smells amazing? Spray it in your mouth. It tastes terrible because it is not meant to be tasted. It is meant to work at a specific temperature in combination with air and oxygen and a certain amount hitting your nose, handcrafted to have that happen. Vanilla is another perfect example. Smell that bottle, it smells amazing. You taste it and it just tastes terrible. That's because those things were not formulated to operate that way. And terpenes are the exact same if it's done correctly by a professional. A lot of people mess this up, and I'll explain to you. Now, you'll take our bottle, right? Let's get a bottle of these terpenes. You open it up and you smell it. It doesn't smell good. It's not supposed to smell good because it's not perfume. It is a taste ingredient, just like perfume and vanilla, but in the opposite. We're not making things to smell good, we're making them to taste good. And like vanilla that smells great but doesn't taste good, ours don't smell great, but they taste great. Now, what's really interesting about this is what your client really wants is they want to taste what they smell in the bottle. And that is another level of complexity that we do here at MrExtractor.com. It's very complex to take a smell and turn it into a taste. If you've ever smoked weed, which everybody has, you realize that when you're smoking weed, you're combusting plant material, chlorophyll, waxes, trichomes, THC, CBD, terpenes. All of these things are burning. You get the burnt butane. Everything combines into a taste. When you're tasting a vapor pen, there's no chlorophyll, there's no plant material, there's no CBNs, there's no waxes. All these things have been taken out. So you have adjusted what you're initially going for. People don't really want the taste anyway. What they want is that bottle smell. They bottle it. Oh, I smell Obama Kush. I don't want this to taste like burnt chlorophyll because that's what you taste when you smoke weed. So there's a crossover between taking the bottle, what a customer smells, and making it taste like it smells. That is not going to happen when you take a lab analysis of a plant, get the terpene profile, and put it in a pen. That's not how it works. Think about it. You're not putting in the chlorophyll, the waxes, the trichomes, all the different things that make up cannabis are missing. So how are you going to say I recreated this when you took everything out? It doesn't work that way. You have to leave room for artistic interpretation. I personally handcraft every single profile to taste like the weed smells. That's important. When you take another company who said, I took a lab profile and I made this terpene strain from the lab profile, it's not going to taste good because they're missing a whole bunch of things that affect the taste of the vapor pen. That is step one. Step two is taking it and making it smell like the weed smells like. It's a totally different process that we have perfected here at MrExtractor.com. If there's anything that you need to understand as a difference between our product and other people's, is that it tastes great when it's vaporized, it's not meant to smell good in the bottle, and it tastes like the bud smells. That is a huge difference between our company and other companies. The Terpene Institute was designed just to give you a simple common sense understanding of terpenes, how they work, how you can form your business, how you can help other medical patients, and how you can make money. If you need college lessons, go to college. But if you want to make money, you can come right here and get it done, okay? Make sure to check out some of the other terpene profile breakdown videos that we've got. They explain exactly what they taste like versus what they smell like, all right? I hope this gives you a little bit of understanding. Remember, when you buy terpenes, always try the pen. Don't worry about what the bottle smells like. Some of ours smell terrible, but they all taste great, and that's what your customers get to experience. I'll see you in the next video.